Yo, what's good? SupremeDaalmighty back in the building. We got the fan back on the show, the Bad Seed. You know what I mean? Shout out to the sponsors, the Snowgoons, Creative Uses Music, Elite Sound International, Blaze 'em Up Radio, Vinyl Frontier, Smile the Ghetto Child. You know what I mean? The usual suspects and shit. Hope everybody's having a good week or had a good week. I hope everybody's gonna have a good 4th of July. But yeah, we're gonna be just chopping it up and shit. Make sure to check out his newest release. He's gonna be dropping it, I believe, on the 28th of this month. So make sure to check that out. Pre-order if you can, etc., etc. Make sure to always tune in to the Snowgoons channel. You know what I mean? A lot of new exclusive releases and shit. Make sure to check out goonsgear.com for the fresh gear and whatnot. Check out Creative Uses Music for new releases. Check out the homie Smiley the Ghetto Child. He's got plenty of tracks out. You know what I mean? Nothing but the hotness and shit. Vinyl Frontier. They stay having the dope samples for producers and shit. Yo, peace. Make sure to check out Elite Sound International. You know what I'm saying? We still keeping the flow going and shit. R.I.P. Big Bob. Blaze 'em Up Radio. Make sure to check out him. I believe he's gonna be on my brother DJ Poppy Blaze will be on the Rock the Bells Radio on the 4th of July and shit. So make sure to check out him on that. Peace out to everybody tuned in and whatnot. You?
Yo.
What's good, brother?
What's good, family?
Whoa, it's been a minute, man. I figured we chop it up and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's been a while, man. We got a lot of music been out since then too. You know. Shout out to you, man, because I see you doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Proud of you. You know what I mean? Like. I be scrolling, I be seeing, I be like, yo, my nigga Cream, this nigga got this nigga all those shit. Like, cause I used to do this, so I know what it's like to try to get guests on, and you know, it's tough, and then scheduling, and then, yo, it's tough, man. So, you know, I give my salute to you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I was actually gonna ask you when you gonna go back to that, cause I know you always busy and shit now and whatnot. Like, you gonna go back to doing the show though?
Yeah. We're gonna get back into doing that soon. There's a couple things. Like there's a show that me and Innocent was talking about doing. There's a couple of different shows that I want to develop and try to put together, you know, as far as media type thing, you know. I was doing that shit like 12, 13 years ago, bro. On fucking Blog Talk, we had 6-Man Radio. Yo, we had over 1 million listeners, bro. I had Jill Scott on my shit. My shit was crazy, bro. I had everybody on my shit. So that's why I'm saying I know what it's like to do the grind of trying to get people to get on the show, because the shit could be crazy, bro. Shout out to Substance. Lion Share Part 2 out right now. That shit is crazy.
Peace, Substance and shit. He got a lot of fire out there too, man.
That's extreme fire.
Yo, facts. But yeah, yo, you've been doing it up, man, since we last spoke and shit, man. You've been fucking dibbling and dabbling and fucking everything, bro. Like, I love your grind, bro. Like, you straight up doing it. And on top of that, you be having the ill, I don't know what they call now, I guess the meme shits where you be cracking the jokes and shit, and you be, you know what I mean? That shit is funny as fuck, man. You be making my day with some of that shit.
I mean, that stuff, look, man, I try to tell rap niggas, especially niggas that come from our cloth, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, we 10 toes down, we rapping how we rap, we not changing that shit up. But you gotta remember, man, like the climate shifted a little bit. Like if it's cold outside, you can't say fuck that. I ain't putting no jacket on because I'm hot. Nah, nigga, you gonna freeze. You gotta end up putting a coat on. So you gotta kind of adapt to what's going on. A lot of people, my constituents, a lot of people that got pens, you know, they're funny guys. You know, they got real funny personalities and stuff like that. Being able to rap and make music is ancillary, man. You know, it's secondary. It's not. It should never really be the primary. Shout to JrSwiftz in the building. We're gonna talk about you in a minute, brother. We're gonna talk about you in a minute. But it should never be primary. Like, yo, I'm just a rapper. Like, no, you should be trying to figure out other things, man. And I think with the climate being to where you're on social media and you're able to receive a whole lot of content in 15 to 30 seconds, you know, it's about maximizing on that and figuring that out. So, you know, you show personality by doing those things, doing the memes and putting up little things. That shows the personality. You gotta sell yourself first. It's too noisy. It's too many rappers. Like, how are we gonna know who to click on? Like, I mean, I know for me, if I don't click on something, it's not necessarily because they trash. It's because it's fucking noisy. How do I know I could trust you that your shit is gonna be fire? I need a little more. So back in the days, in the 90s, you know, there was the Source magazine, there was Rap City, Joint TV Rap, so you could see the personalities of the people behind the music you were buying. Now these things don't exist, so us as indie artists and underground artists, we got that power, man. So we're the ones that have to push and keep ourselves relevant inside of the people because, it's noisy, and if you're not doing it, somebody across the street is, and they're gonna get the attention, and it just is what it is. You know, everybody be acting like they too cool, man. Like, you too cool for niggas to hear your shit? Okay, cool.
Word.
A lot of these niggas be funny niggas. Like, it don't even gotta be funny shit. If you're a wild political nigga, get online and talk about that. If you're happy birthday, Darrell 8.
Happy birthday. Wow.
You know, if whatever type of person you are, like, it's important to let the people see that. It should shout the tip. It's important to let people see that. Like, don't just let them know you rap. Like, come on, man. Like, then that's not even gonna make the music even believable or relatable. You don't even know who you are. You know.
With that being said, I'm glad you brought this up because I was actually going to kind of segue a little bit into that too. So with that being said, do you feel like, so you pretty much what you're saying is you feel like hip hop is not enough anymore because it's like it's not enough anymore to really like sell yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone's
no. I'm not gonna say hip hop isn't enough. I'm just talking about the marketplace. You gotta think of yourself as a business owner too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just, okay, I'm a rapper, unless you have a machine behind you and you got people running your shit. Okay, that's cool. Then just be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Say Ivan the Terrible. Shout to my dude.
Yo, peace.
Yo, but you gotta take all this into your own hands. If you want to just be a rapper, then just be a rapper, and everybody's gonna treat you like that. So you shouldn't get mad because other people who are grinding are sitting back networking with other people who are grinding. So you know what I'm saying? You can't get mad and stuff. Oh, these niggas ain't opening no doors. And then no, you supposed to kick your own doors and you supposed to do it yourself. Niggas ain't putting me on their podcast. Then make a podcast. Oh, niggas ain't putting me in their movies or on they web series. Then make a web series or a movie. Niggas ain't like, it ain't that fucking hard. Like, it's easier now than ever. It's just all up to you, and people are lazy. Yeah, it's a slow process. It's a grind, but that's because it's so noisy. So that's why your personality, you have to be able to sell yourself. Just like an interview. When you sit in an interview, you got to be able to talk. You got to be able to know what you're talking about, be articulate, You don't have to sit there and be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Yo, these niggas, yo, these motherfucking niggas, B. Yo, you know what I'm saying? They can't see me, B. You know what I'm saying? I'm spinning the block and good rap. Like, it ain't even that serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can say that for the record. When it's time to speak, be heard. You know what I mean?
Word. I mean, I can go back to what I was saying though. Yeah, I kind of worded it wrong, I guess. It's not so much like, because, all right, for instance, like with you, I love the fact that you're yourself. Like you just said, because at the end of the day, a lot of niggas got to act all hard body and shit, and always mean mugging motherfuckers. And it's just, you know what I mean? That's your personality, cool. It is what the fuck it is. But if you out here with the hard shit all the time and you can't have fun with the shit, you can't be yourself, even online and offline, then you're doing something wrong. You can't really, you know what I mean? You can't really be that, I mean, at the end of the day. So with that being said, the hip hop, I do feel like that hip hop does kind of need that though. It needs more charisma. It needs more, you know what I mean, character. We need to be ourselves. Not somebody that you not, you know what I'm saying? And I like that about your page. But those that don't check your page need to check the page because you're yourself. You know what I mean? You ain't out here clowning, you ain't out here doing no funny shit. You're being yourself. Even though you funny as hell with the shit you be posting, but that's what it's supposed to be. Like, I feel like that's what a lot of MCs are not doing. Everybody's always with the rah-rah shit, but behind scenes, we know a lot of these niggas is not like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and yo, man, I think that a lot of people are just misinformed. You know, because a lot of people, especially from my era, you know, they're trying to figure it out. And again, even me, I'm still trying to figure this shit out. You know, I just came back a little bit after PH passed. I wouldn't even be rapping if PH was still alive. Like, I came back after he passed to grab the torch and keep going. So I was pretty much reintroducing myself. You know what I'm saying? So I had to start from the bottom. It wasn't 2099 when my name was really ringing bells. Like, no, nigga, like I had to shake the building a little bit, stay consistent, and put out other types of content like the funny shit. When I go on my rants, you know, like I'm one of the people. I'm gonna speak on it. Like if it's something that needs to be spoken about, I'm gonna speak on it. Especially when it comes to hip hop and the hip hop culture. And I feel like I got a fucking right to. I am a hip hop head for real. Like I don't need anybody to certify that. Like this is a fact. Like a lot of the things that occurred, I was there. Like I was there. Like my actual book that I'm doing about my career is gonna be crazy. Like wait till I do that. Like that's coming too. I was there, bro. So I think people should show more. I said all that to say, people should show more of who they are. Like when I was working at the warehouse last year, I was going live with the freezer suit on and shit from work. I don't care. Like this is me. This is who I am. I ain't stunting. I ain't in no race and doing this and renting this and doing that. And nigga, like I'm shooting videos on my iPhone. I'm editing on my phone, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's what I'm doing. And when you keep it relatable like that, people tap in and they like, wow, you know, damn, yo, like and the shit fire, yo, I fuck with son. You know, and that's how it's been working for me. You know, it ain't like really no design. I'm just out there being me and keeping the music consistent. That's very important too. Because if you want them to trust you, you gotta keep it consistent. Everything has to be consistent. You know, consistently, C's gonna say some funny shit on his page. You know, consistently, C could pick beats. You know, consistently, C could fucking rap. So when you go to sleep at night and when you wake up in the morning, C is consistent. He checks consistent boxes. So that adds it more to affinity, which goes into artists that you like and love and start putting it to your playlist. That's how this shit works, y'all. That's how it works. You know, that's how you know, win them over. Be you.
You ain't lying. I mean, that's how it's supposed to be. I mean, at the end of the day, even without the other content stuff you put up, man, the truth of the matter is you can fucking ride a beat. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, so I mean, even if you didn't have all the other content, that's just a fact. You know how to ride a beat, and you know what I'm saying? Even with all the stuff you did previous, up to this date, you still staying current as fuck. You know what I mean? It's not like you just doing whatever everyone else is doing. You still staying in what you know and what you're good at. So that's perfect. Kind of like the Funk Flex. I ain't never motherfucking in a day of my life though you was gonna drop some shit like that. I ain't gonna motherfucking front, but I love the fact that you the only type of artist that could pull some shit off like that. You know what I mean? Like, really
that's what. But see, the Funk Flex record, I felt like at the time I was the only one in the underground that could talk. You know. I didn't diss him though. Like if you listen to the record, I did not diss. Yo, I salute Flex. I'll never diss Flex. Flex is a huge factor in my career. And I'll tell the story. I told the story a billion times. I had a record called For the Kids. I did that shit with Knox. It was my first like record. It did very well. Flex was dropping bombs on it every night. I'm a New Yorker. So Flex dropping bombs on your shit is crazy. I'm from the underground, B. Like, what? I ain't get that nigga a dime. He just liked it and was playing the shit. So, boom, time to follow up. I go back to Virginia to go see Knox. I go do the record. This nigga Flex was dropping bombs on this shit every night. I sold 27,000 units of this record on vinyl alone. Flex liked this record so much, he put it on his album. Volume 4, the mixtape, it came out on Loud, right? It went gold. The album went gold. I was the only independent artist on this album. The DMX was on the album, Ja Rule, like all these niggas. I'm the only independent artist on this album. And you know, I got a gold plaque for being on there. You understand what I'm saying? So, and I ain't give him a dime. So all that payola shit, I'm gonna put that to bed. I don't know nothing about it. You know, he don't know me. He ain't owe me nothing. Like that nigga, you know, I wasn't nobody. That nigga liked my shit and played it. So I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't know what everybody else talk about. That's what it was, you know, for me. But I was just basically talking to Flex on the song, telling him, look, you're not really championing New York like that. When you do, it's artists that are already known. You need to continue to push artists, champion brand new artists like you did me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's basically what that song was about, because that during that whole time with him and Conway, when Conway called him out, this was around that time. You know. So I just wanted it to be clear, I'm not dissing Flex. Flex is, and rest in peace, K Slay. He another one, you know. I was on his album. It's a song with him, Mano, True Life, J Mills, Cashmere, Trife. It's called Through Your Head. That's on K Slay album. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been dancing a long time. Like, I'm trying to tell you, I'm like Sugar Ray Leonard of rap out here. You heard?
I do remember. I think we did talk about this on the previous interview about this shit too, though. But yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah. If you really listen to it, it's not like, you know what I mean. You ain't dissing and shit. It's more so you telling it from your side of you know what I mean, how shit should be. I mean, because as a DJ, especially with the rep that Flex got, he should be breaking the mold with a lot of artists and shit. I mean, you know what I mean. But so I definitely that record is very relevant, and it also is very factual because you speaking for us. That's why I said if anybody could pull that shit off, it would have had to been you, because it wasn't like you was throwing random shit on a random ass beat. You know what I'm saying? You really took it to where it needed to be, and you kept it respectful though. You know what I mean? You could have took shots.
Shout to the snowgoons. Hey yo, I'm gonna keep it 100. There was niggas, legends, that was in my inbox. That at first, see, because when I first was dropping the before the song came out, and I was dropping the teasers, they they thought I was dissing the nigga. So, yo, I had let in my inbox like, yo, that's what's up. You dissing the nigga, that's what's up. I'm like, yo, big bro, no, I'm not. I'm not. What's your email? I'm gonna send it to you. Like, I'm not. You know, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not the guy for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a beef with him. I don't. My only beef, I wouldn't even call it a beef. It's a gripe. You know, support the underground. You ain't even gotta play my shit, but play somebody from this bitch. Somebody. Like, we getting busy. We down here wilding. Like, word. And he never replied, but somebody sent me a screenshot. You know how in the stories you could see who saw it? Somebody had my shit up in their shit and he saw it. So to me, that's a listen. You heard it. That's all I need. You know what I'm saying? That's all I need.
I mean, really, you think about it, what's he gonna say? I mean, you know, he can't be mad about it because it's not like you was taking shots. It's more so you just stating what needed to be said. I mean, you speaking for everybody.
Listen, he'll never reply or say something because then that draws attention to me.
Yeah. Right.
It'll never happen. Unless he's getting a check or a bag for doing that, he's not doing that. Like, that's the game now. Like, niggas on my level, so I could throw shots at whoever, because I know that they not gonna say nothing because they feel like it's not beneficial to them. But that's dangerous.
It is.
That's a dangerous game. Because fortunately for Son, I wasn't trying to come at him, but it could have went a different way. You know, not even me, like somebody like me with a pen, like somebody like Substance. He in here, his pen crazy. Like him, like if he was to go at a nigga like a Conway, right? And Conway feel like, oh, I don't. That's just a bag in it for me. That's dangerous because you never know. Like he could be cutting you so bad in places you don't even know that you cut, and you could fuck around and end up bleeding out somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Word, like it's dangerous. Like that's why I love my class of MCs that I'm with right now because yo, we some killers, yo. We some killers, pit bulls. Like, fuck around if you want to. Like, this niggas that go. You know. And I know this because yo, I came from a lot of errors. I'm old. I'm almost 50 years old, bro. I've been through a lot of errors. Seen a lot of shit and seen a lot of trash too. And there's niggas now get busy. You know. And that's what it's about. It's about championing the niggas that get busy, man. Or we gonna champion ourselves. It's only so long you gonna have the gate up before the pit bulls break the gate. Like, what are you gonna do? Like they shaking the gate, baby. They gonna break the gate, baby. Shit.
Facts. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, this whole game is way different and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like you said, you can take a shot at somebody and they won't reply back, or if they do reply back, it's gonna bring more attention towards you anyway. So it's like a win-win situation in your favor for most of the situations. But yeah, but on the Swiss side, it is kind of crazy because it's like, you know what I mean? The fact you can say whatever you want and shit for the most part, it's like, so who really is real and who's really, you know what I'm saying, faking the funk and shit? Because, you know what I mean? That's the only real problem with this shit, I feel. It's like, I feel like a lot of people, and that a lot of people get caught on this shit too, though, more recently. So, you know what I mean? The only thing I can say about this shit, man, is be who the fuck you are, man. Like, that's why I said, what about you? You're exactly who you are, real life and all that. Because I met you in real life and all that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? And you the same dude. And, like, that's how these artists need to be. If they can take any type of advice from you, man, it's that. Be your fucking self.
Word. Like, I fart. I all that. Like, these niggas be acting like they don't even fart, dude. Like, nah, nigga. You know, crazy. Yo, my dude, JrSwiftz, shout to him. Yo, let me tell you something. Hold on, let me give my dude JrSwiftz his flowers real quick because this just needs to be done, man. Like a lot of niggas is out here, niggas be making lists, niggas be doing all type of shit. That list shit, man, is fucking crazy. But I need niggas to understand, JrSwiftz is fucking crazy. He's by far the most underrated producer right now. Look in the catalog. Like, that's all you gotta do. Go down the rabbit hole. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? Yes. The nigga did a lot of shit you be bumping and you don't even know that he did some shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he one of them. Like, he one of them in the tree. Like hit John F. Kennedy from the fucking building type shit. That's JrSwiftz. Hitting niggas in the moving car type shit in the head. Word. So, yeah. Me and JrSwiftz are finishing up an album right now together. He produced the whole shit. That shit comes out on the 28th of this month, July. Oh my God, yo. I'm so excited about this project. It's called Strike the Shepherd. So excited about this project. First, it was called Breakfast with Putin, and I was, you know, the concept was I was trying to sit down with Putin on behalf of all the niggas to basically tell him, yo, we don't got beef with you. So when you start pushing nuclear buttons, let us know so we could be out of here. So I was trying to get the nigga to trust me so I could get over there and steal the nuclear codes, me and JR, and be out. Like, that was the concept. But, you know, political shit and how the algorithms work. And while I was promoting the shit, I started to see it really wasn't getting the eyes that it needed. So, you know, yeah, I think IG was shadow banning me. Facebook too, that whole meta shit. We changed the name, changed the album up a little bit. But the album is crazy. It's fucking crazy. It's the production is out of this world. The bars are, bruh, like it's a very aggressive project. Strike the Shepherd, man. Strike the Shepherd, July 28th. Like, it's something special.
It's actually something I was gonna ask you about too. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I was looking at the post you were making, I did notice a change in the album. That I was gonna ask you about that because I was like, I thought maybe I was bugging at first, like maybe I missed something, so I had to keep, like, you know what I'm saying, digging in shit, and I was like, damn, because that's one hell of a title though, Breakfast with Putin, first off. But when I noticed you changed it, I was like, maybe I misread the previous posts. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to ask you about that shit. First off, is Breakfast with Putin gonna be on the album because of this circumstance?
Yeah. See Reality, what up? Yo, JR said Def Leppard. Yo, I just did this song yesterday for the album called Def Leppard. It is fucking crazy. You see what he said? He said, oh my fucking God. It's fucking crazy. Jesus Christ. Breakfast with Putin is still gonna be on there. It'll probably be the last record on the album. You know, just since we had to pretty much change everything up or whatever. But it didn't really hurt nothing. The album is fucking crazy. It's so crazy. The single Alive drops on all streamings on July 4th. It's crazy.
Nice. Now, before the switch up and whatnot, did you have a video concept for Breakfast with Putin?
Nah, not so much for that one. There was another record on the album that I do have a video concept for. That one I'm still kind of exploring a couple of things with that, because to really pull it off the right way, it would have to be animated, you know. So I'm looking into that, and you know, good shit, dope shit, you know. But it's one particular record that I think that if we pull it off right with the animation, because that record is fucking crazy. Yo, there's some records on here that is fucking crazy. Yo, shout to Wordsworth, shout to Skyzoo.
Yeah, I seen some of the features that's coming up, man. I was like, God damn, yo, this shit's gonna be fucking crazy. Like, yeah. Now I was gonna ask you too.
We rapping, yo. Like I'm trying to tell niggas, like, all that other shit everybody talk about, that's cool. Like, can you rap though? I don't care about none of that shit. Like, can you fucking rap? I don't care. I do not care. Can you rap? That's the school I come from. I come from the golden era for real, like when the 90s, the New York City underground was lit. Like, you could not walk down the street in the village without seeing a cipher and jumping in that cipher. You couldn't. There was no way. You wasn't yo, and anybody could be in that cipher. Most Def, Punchline, Wordsworth, fucking AL Skills, Blitzkrieg, like anybody could be C-Ray's Walls, Breeze Everflow, anybody, Supernatural, anybody could be in these cycles. Get Leggy Long, GMS, like you had to be nice. Shabam Sadiq, come on, man. Like everybody was swordsmen. So yeah, that's what we bringing it back to. Oh, how could I forget my brother PH? You bumping a dude on one of them corners, like you better know how to rap. You know, so that's what we bringing it back to. Can you fucking rap? Like I don't care. I don't. Can you rap? Can you rap? Can you bounce on the beat? Are you not like? What's your skill set? Like what's your life like? Like what's up? Is you like that? Like is you really a rapper? Like yeah.
I feel like a lot of hip hop's missing that though, man. You know what I mean? Like you call them out to the stage, you'll get to drop some bars and get off the head shit. It's like they came with some pre-mix from months ago with shit.
Bro, listen, rappers, stop punching in. I can hear it. I know you're punching. I know you are.
Word.
I know you are. Stop. Just stop it. You understand what I'm saying? Like you niggas can't like, come on, man. Stop. Yo, I'm almost 50 years old, asthmatic, and I smoke. And after COVID, like I'm not the same. Like it fucked my shit up, bro. And I ain't punching. Fuck that, yo, bro. I could be spitting and have it perfect, get all the way to the end. Fuck up. The engineer be like, yo, so you? I be like, nigga, you already know. Like, oh man, we going back. We going back. You crazy? Pull up bar. You crazy? Can you
real
rap?
Shit. Word.
Care.
That's that real MC.
Bro, I don't care what you rap about. Can you rap? Like I don't care. A lot of people get caught up in the subject matters, and I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Can you rap? Bro, you could be rapping about tulips. When I get finished hearing that, am I gonna be remembering bars that you said about tulips? Like, yo, this nigga said, yo, the focal cut is when it opens up. Like, yo, that was crazy. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, is it gonna be one of those situations? Shout out to my brother DJ AUT.
Yo, my brother AUT logged in. That's crazy.
Now, BRIC says, as long as you ain't repeating yourself constantly. Now, see, stuff like that, I don't, you talk about the now, I don't really consider that really rapping in the literal sense, but it is rapping, you know what I'm saying? And it's just the new way of rapping, how they do it, the kids do it. I'm not mad. I'm gonna go on record. I'm not mad at how these niggas rap. I don't care. That's how they rap. That don't mean I got to change how I rap. I actually like some of that shit. That don't mean I got to go make some of that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I like, yo, you know what I like? I used to like those fucking big ass sheepskin shearling joints. Like, I used to like them shit, but them shits wasn't me. I wasn't wearing the shit. But I liked them. Like, I'll be like, yo, what is this? Velvet? You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to dig that shit, but that shit don't mean it is necessarily me. So, you know, you could like something and not have to participate with the shit. Like, damn, man, I like jazz. I don't make jazz.
Yo, word. Yo, facts.
Yo, you know what I love, Cream? I be in the crib just playing salsa music, bro.
Nothing wrong with that.
Let me tell you something. Salsa music is fire, bro. To me, salsa music, musically, sonically, is probably the dopest genre of music.
Yo, that's
I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. The soul that they singing this shit with, and the chords, the chord changes, and the instrumentation is fucking crazy. Yo, if you don't know what they talk about, you still feel what they talking about.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And the horns and the horn arrangements and the, bro, that shit fire. Like, yo, what? Bro, I got a whole joint. Hector Lavoe. Yeah, bro, my shit crazy.
Hector Lavoe. Yeah.
Bro, what? This is the thing, like, I remember being at jobs playing music, playing the Beatles. And older white people, they be looking at me like, cause you know, they see the tattoos and shit, the Biggie Bop when I walk and shit. They expect me to have DMX on. Nah, nigga. Michelle, my belle. That's my joint, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love the Beatles. I listen to everything, bro. I listen to everything. Just us as MCs, I think that when you're not free. You're not really free if you limit yourself. The whole point of being an artist is to be free and to be able to let your mind, and your mind can't, if you're in a box, like there's no scientific way, it can't. You know, I'm not saying that you're gonna like everything, but give some shit a shot, man, and respect what it is. Hip hop is for the kids. It's not for adults. It's always been for the youth. It's the voice of the youth. Nigga, we're 50 years old. You expect us to relate to what a 17-year-old is going through? No. So we gotta remember that. We grew up. Hip hop didn't. So that's why we make adult contemporary hip hop. That's what we make that. So let's stop worrying about what they're doing, because what they're doing is hip hop, though. It is. It's just their form of hip hop. It is. It has evolved into that. So what? That does not stop you from getting the dirty sample and the boom bap and getting the scratch chorus for your shit. Why you even care? Yo, I remember when gangster rap was the shit. That was our era, right? Curtis Blow and them niggas was not feeling that.
It's crazy.
Melly Mel and them niggas was not feeling that. Be clear, like we gotta remember, we were looked at funny too. You know, so we gotta keep that in perspective. You know, we was young and wild and too. You know, our old heads looked at us like we was fucking retarded with our pants hanging down off our ass too. They wear their shit tight. Ours was 10 sizes bigger. The belt pull with mad slack up underneath the where you got your belt. You know what I'm saying? You skinny as hell in a big ass fucking hoodie. That shit, the sleeves is on.
10 ties too big as shit. Yeah.
Yo, this part that be right here where your shoulder supposed to be, this shit all the way down here. You know what I mean?
Yo, word. I mean,
you can't even see your laces because the cuff of your jeans, you had to cuff that shit like 2 times. This shit is like, you got that shit over the laces. You know what I mean?
Shit, yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying, yo. I mean, you know, you definitely gotta have an open mind to this shit. Cause I mean, me personally, I don't listen to trap music. I've listened. I gave it a try. I will fucking admit that. I gave it a try for some of the shit. Not all the shit I'm feeling, but for the most part, the beats are interesting. But my only thing is, them niggas can stay in their lane. You know what I mean? But when they up in your inbox, see, this is the only thing that annoys me with that situation. When they up in your inbox, spamming the fuck out of you. Listen to my shit. That shit's trash as fuck. And you know what I mean? Now you stuck with a circumstance. Am I blocking this motherfucker? Or am I, you know what I mean? Or am I just telling the truth? Most of the time you win by telling the truth. You tell niggas this shit's trash, they're gonna block you anyways. But it's still, you know what I mean? If you listen to, people don't do their research. Like they'll go on your page, they won't go on your page. They won't go on the Bad Seed page, right? And they'll go in your inbox, automatically assuming you're gonna like what they got because your title says hip hop.
Well, they're not. That's not really their fault because the popular what hip hop is what they're doing. So we're the actual minority in that. So think about it. Out of 10 people that they hit up, what's the percentage of the people that you think are like you? Probably 2, maybe 2 out of 10. The other 8 probably is with what he talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's just figuring out who the 2 out of the 10 are, and he's just rolling the dice. you know. But this is what I'm saying too. Is like for everything that they're doing, I could come up with something for them that can justify it because they just hustling like we was. Like when we was coming up, and we just trying to the person that's coming out of the train station, yo, take my CD. They just got off work. They don't give a fuck about this shit, but we still like, yo, you take my CD. We don't even know them. We don't know what type of shit they listen to. They could hate rap. They could, you know what I'm saying? But we still gonna push it. It's the same thing. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. We gotta remember, man. They are us. They're us, man.
That's true. However,
they just sound different. They just sound different. They look different.
They
but
do.
They're our children, man. They're our children. They could be our kids, man. They're us.
Yeah, a lot of them is young. Yeah, definitely, I agree with that shit. You know what though? The only thing with that situation, and I feel like I bump into this a lot with those type of artists, is they're not structurally prepared. You know what I mean? They'll come in the inbox. I'll give the shit a listen, and it won't be what I'm feeling. So you know what I mean? I critique it how I would critique anybody's shit, And then you come back at them like, yeah, this and that, your mic's distorted, the shit ain't mixed right, this and that. They swear to God like that God's gift to rap. It's like you can't come in somebody's inbox. You know what I mean? Like you really need to structuralize yourself. You really need to be built for this shit in order to be technically a rapper. You can rap, but if you plan to be out there in the world, you have to have confidence in your shit enough that if someone said they don't like your shit, move to your neck. Don't, you know what I mean? Don't be in niggas boxes. Yo, I can't fuck with you, you trash. And I was like, bro, you coming to me to get on the show. You asking me my point of view. You know what I mean? I'm telling you my point of view. It's like, you know, I don't go in people's inboxes. Let me hear your music. If you coming to me for me to listen to your music, it's a different situation. If I'm going to people's inbox like, yo, let me hear your music, and then determine shit, then I'm wrong.
Hold on. Introducing the Ghostface Kitten. This my dude, the Ghostface Kitten.
Word. I already see he tried to take a slap at you, man.
He know better than that. He just ain't know what was going on. He know better than that. Right, my G?
Word. That's what's up, man. I seen you posting up your pet too, man. Like that's what I'm saying. You got a foot.
That's my dude, Ghostface Kitten. I'm telling you, man. That nigga ill. That nigga's ill. You know what I mean?
No doubt. Yeah, definitely. Like here's my thing too with this show, man. I'm having fun doing everything, man. But I'm also learning from artists like yourself and everyone that's on the show. I take something from everybody. You know what I mean? Like I feel like you need to grow and learn. You're never gonna stop learning. So if you take from people that have been in this shit longer than you and you respect what they do and you take pieces from it, you learn yourself. So what you just said, I could take from that because that's, you know what I mean?
You know what it is? You know what it is? You know what's worse than a Beyonce or Nicki Minaj fan?
Christina Aguilera fan? JrSwiftz? That's a good question.
A hip-hop purist. The worst. Because a hip-hop purist is the most bougiest, nose in the air, don't want to hear nothing but, I can't stand them. You can't even have a conversation with them. They're not even open-minded at all. And to really keep it frank, a lot of them be talking that, oh, real hip-hop. But all they bump is old shit. There's a lot of us that's out right now that's still moving the culture. But they will only fuck with Premier, Guru. Yes, play that shit. That shit is fire, but god damn it, there's other shit too. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, you're right.
like, I be seeing niggas be having radio playlists with all old shit. I'm like, what is this? 94? Like what is this? I don't want to hear all this. I've heard all this. I got playlists right now on my phone with these very songs on them. I need to learn about new artists. Who else is out there? Like, who's moving the culture? That's what I mean. Like, yo, these motherfuckers, man. Like they're the fucking worst. Like, I can't. And then got the nerve to, I'm hip hop. You ain't hip hop. Shut up. You're not hip hop.
Word. And then the type too, where they like, you try to play them some new shit, and it's just like they ain't hearing it. Like, you don't hear the first 2 seconds, and just nope. I'm not even hearing it. I'm not even attempting to. Like, I try to listen to every new thing, every new people that get on my page. They got something on their page. I listen to it. I try to, you know what I mean? Like, try to have that open mind, like you be saying. Like, that's how it's supposed to be. especially if you for hip hop.
And fuck these people lists, yo. Like, yo, how the fuck is Outkast the #1 group of all time?
Yeah, I seen that shit. I was like,
how? Yo, no diss to them. Like, they cool. Like, they not even. Come on, man. Like, what are we? Come on, yo. Come on, man. I don't even know why they hold 3 stacks in such great regard. Like, I'm gonna keep it a stack. Like, niggas don't say these things. How the fuck y'all got Andre 3000 so high in y'all list? How? That nigga got 1 album he's singing.
Yo. Yo, you ain't lying.
He pop up, this nigga, he be saying shit, but he got like a little different type of flow. He be like, he dancing on daisies and shit like that. That shit is cool, but I can't listen to a whole album of that shit. I'm a man, I'm a male. I can't hear that shit all the time. I can listen to it sometimes, but his solo album, he was singing. Now, I'm not saying dude is trap. No, that's not what I'm saying. This is not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, why are y'all holding these people in such high regards that don't need to fucking be there? Outkast over Wu-Tang?
Yo, or even over Mobb Deep, like what?
I could see that though. I could see why people would say that, because they would say Outkast as far as popularity and selling records, right? But then enter the Wu. Wu has all these people branched off of them that have went off and done a whole lot of other shit. Like, what the fuck are they doing right now? Yo, Meth is on power.
Yeah, word.
Like, what are we talking about? Like, Andre 3000 is playing a flute somewhere. He pops up on Killer Mike album with some Dancing on Daisies flow. That was cool. And everybody's fucking, oh, see, the GOAT is back. The GOAT?
Yo, the GOAT. Yo, I'm dead right now, yo.
Yo, that's no diss, man. It's just people don't keep it 100, man.
Nah, he's dope. You know what I mean? Outkast is dope, but it's like, where you get, like you said, where you getting this list from though? Like, it's just weird. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
when you get in your car, are you throwing on Outkast or are you throwing on Wu-Tang?
I'm throwing on Wu-Tang, of course. I dip into the Outkast a little bit. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. You could deal with it here and there, like in little. You could take the Dancing on Daisies here and there every now and again. There's nothing wrong with Dancing on Daisies, but you don't want to. That's not your go-to.
Yeah. Nah, you know what I mean? It's like most of his songs are like just like, yeah, but Outkast in general. But yeah,
and how Run DMC, like, what? Like, what are we talking about? Run DMC, bro.
This is wild. Yes, hell, yeah, I don't know, man.
I would put, you know what? It don't even matter. Like, niggas be, I seen people like, oh, the Lox. I'm like, shut up. Like, the Lox ain't even in a conversation as far as being the #1 of all time. Like, let's keep it a beat. Like, what's their best album? Album.
Good point. It's a good point.
Like, come on, man. Like, we love them. Like, these dudes is fire. We love them. But let's really break it down. Let's talk about it as fans here. Let's talk about it. You can't. Why you calling Kiss top 5 Dead or Alive? Yeah, he's great on everybody else's shit.
Yo, yeah. I mean, they were the mixtape.
No diss. Yo, I love Kiss. Yo, if I had the budget right now, I'd get Kiss on my shit. You know why? He's gonna fucking body it. You know why? Because he's great on everybody else shit.
Yep. Yep.
And that's no diss.
Too.
I haven't heard really classic, cohesive projects, so I can't put you there, brother. That's not saying that you're not great. It's just saying you're not top.
Not there. Yeah. I mean,
what are we talking about? Like, what are these criterias? Like, what do they mean, man?
it's a weird scenario, man. Cause they were
Denise said LL all day. Now, I got something to say about LL, right? Y'all ready? LL Cool J did not beat Canibus. No, he did not. Like, what were y'all listening to? Yo, there's people that will argue you down and tell you that LL Cool J cannot bust. Yes, you can. Was a fire response to Second Round Knockout. Second Round Knockout is one of the most vicious diss records ever. Watch me take the tap of your arm, stick you in your room, force burn, like get on the hall, bit as the Farrakhan. What?
This shit was lit up.
Yo, legend has it. L be in the mirror every morning, patting it like, I'm gonna protect you. They ain't gonna come for you no more, baby. Legend has it. Cause Canibus showing up, went up there and tapped it. He showing up there. That record was hard.
Rip the Jacket was fucking good. It was a good record. Yeah.
But they gave it to L. And I don't want to hear nothing about star power. Heritage Hip Hop salute, brother.
Peace.
Niggas talk about star power. Who cares? He lost.
Yep.
So why he's a star? It didn't affect him. Who cares? It's not gonna make us love you any less. Everybody takes L's, no pun intended. Everybody. Shit. Jesus took an L. If Jesus could take an L, you can, right?
Yo, facts. It's funny though, cause there was a rumor to that shit too though. The rumor of fucking Wyclef wrote LL's bars for that shit. So it's kind of like, I don't know how that went down, but
that's crazy because Just One, what up? That's crazy because why would Wyclef write LL's bars when he was tapped in with Canibus?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, how is that? He was still making. So it's like, why would? But then Canibus mentioned the whole Canibus first album was because of Wyclef. So I don't know, kind of like, just I don't know. I don't know where that rumor came from, but I was
niggas just be making shit up, bro. Like Harry Potter type shit. Next they gonna be like, yo, this nigga LL used to go to school with Canibus. They was in Gryffindor. Word, yo, but I seen them because, yo, this nigga Canibus, he ended up going to Slytherin, and then they end up playing Quidditch, and then all hell broke out. Like, they just be making shit up, bro.
Yeah, I found it to be an interesting rumor. I didn't really, I was like, I don't know about all that, but yeah, he definitely did not beat Kennedy, man. Like, you know what I mean?
In what?
Punchline.
Song, punchline, delivery, video, flow, everything. Like, he checked every box.
Yup. Pretty much. That's why to this day I still didn't understand why he says, why Canibus says his first album was his worst album. Still don't understand that shit.
Yo, let me tell you something. I remember the day Mike Tyson lost to Buster Douglas. Mike Tyson is my favorite athlete in any sport, right? I remember seeing him walk down the ring. I remember seeing his eyes. He didn't look like Mike. Right? Now, mind you, I'm from the era, like, I'm seeing Mike knock niggas out real time in 30 seconds, 60 seconds. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, bruh, when Mike got knocked out and was reaching for his fucking mouthpiece, bro, I cried. But I said that to say, everybody take the L. The greatest, the powerful. You just wasn't on your job that day. Everybody takes the L. It's how the earth. If that wasn't the case, the earth couldn't move, man. It couldn't. It just stay there, man. Everybody getting W's, everybody getting woos. You gotta get some lillas. Get some lillas. Everybody can't get woos. Yeah, he's still the great. Like, see, even that's relative. You know what I'm saying? Even that's relative. Is he the greatest? But and with that, you can't even get mad at anybody who has him as their number one. You know,
Yeah.
like you can't, because everybody's list, personal list. But when you start publishing lists for magazines and shit, like if you have a personal list, like yo, boom, for me, I feel like this, that, and third. But to be real, you really got to break it down in errors. You can't really make a cohesive top 10 list. You got to break it down in errors. Because there's still Kane, there's Rakim, but then there's Jay-Z, there's Nas, there's Big, there's Tragedy, there's niggas, yo, with pens, and then later on you got like Planet Asia's, and you got like it's just a lot. It's hard. So you would have to really break those down into errors to really have like a solid. You could have an all-time dream team, but to publish something like that is irresponsible. It just is, because you stir bullshit. Like, it's just bullshit, bro. There's no way Outkast is the number one group of all time. And this is Billboard saying, come on, man. I'll smoke
It's strictly opinionated. It's not. You can't even, like, there's no percentile to that, no fact to that. It's like where you know what I mean? If that's your favorite of all time, like you said, that's cool.
Billboard, hey Billboard, if y'all want a new Outkast album, just say that.
Facts.
You ain't gotta jump totally out the window now, big bro. You ain't gotta do all that.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. It's like you just just inbox them niggas, email them niggas, like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck, you gonna put that all out there? Like, that's something we asked for. Ain't nobody asked for that. Like, yo, much love to them, but ain't no one asked for that. We don't want your fucking opinion on your version of hip hop.
Yo, there is no way Outkast is number one. Yo, I'm thinking about this shit. Like, this gotta totally be like an opinion thing. Like, maybe he lost his virginity when Bombs Over Baghdad was playing, or Sorry Miss Jackson it meant something to him because he broke up with Shorty from across the street, and maybe it was some shit like that. But I don't get it, bruh. Like I said earlier, I don't even know how they got 3 stats in top anything. Like, nigga, you got 1 album and you're singing. Yo, that nigga, and I ain't gonna front, I liked it. I liked the singing shit because he had that one song, Love Hater, that was my shit. That nigga was like, everybody with you drink some water today. In case the hate away. Everybody. That shit was fire. It was some jazz shit though. That nigga ain't rap. That nigga had like 2 verses on there, damn near. And y'all niggas calling this nigga a goat rapping? his first album?
Yo.
He don't even have an album where he rapping. Like, yeah, Prototype was fire, but this is what I'm saying, like, rapping? Like, Yo, they just giving these spots away. You know what I'm saying? And I saw a documentary about the nigga. This nigga don't even look at himself like that. Like he like, I don't even know why they think that I'm this. Me neither, nigga. Like I don't know. Like he's I heard that he's wild self-conscious about the music. He's a real artist. Like he's real dope. Like in that aspect. Like I really respect you know where he's willing to take it. But I would give him a great artist, but top rapper.
Yo.
All time.
Yo, I'm fucking dead.
Nah, I can't jack that. He asked me what's my top 5. Now again, I can't really do that. I don't like to do that because it gotta be in eras. It gotta be broken down in different eras. Because you already got 3. Well, shit, nigga. Rakim, Kane, Slick Rick, G-Rap, and Ice Cube. Like that's 5 already. We ain't even get the whole big. My favorite rapper of all time, my favorite, this has nothing to do with the best lyrical, I just love, son, is Ghostface. That's my favorite rapper. You know. Ghost could do no wrong. He said from NWA to now. Let me see. Okay, I like that. Top 5. Definitely Q. Definitely Hove. Definitely. I'm Scarface. Definitely Scarface. What's up, boo? Biggie. And man, that's good. That's a good one. I'm gonna jump off out the window. Buster.
No doubt. Exercise
You know what
that
I'm
list. Definitely try
Sarah,
this.
what's good, boy?
Sarah, peace, bro. Peace.
Yes,
So it's funny we bringing up all type of lists and shit, because actually wanted to ask you some questions based on some trivia and shit.
Come here. I hear you. Take that blanket instead. Put this one on the floor. Take that blanket and bring back that one.
Yeah, so I was gonna ask you some questions. I want to see what your opinion was based on some questions and shit. So first of all, I want to start off with, who do you like better as an artist, spitter, whatever you want to call it, Biggie or Big L?
Biggie.
What's your reason for that?
I wasn't really I know this is like hip hop blasphemy, but I wasn't a big L fan like that. I thought he was nice. But I think it might have been maybe the voice. I don't know. It was something that didn't connect with me. You know, but I could see why everybody. You know, it wasn't like I was like, oh, nah, it wasn't that. Yeah, and Biggie, come on, man, it's Brooklyn, man. At the time when Big dropped, it was the soundtrack. You know, during that time, just like when Mobb Deep dropped and the Purple Tape dropped. These were soundtracks. I'll never, like, you never forget what you was doing, where you were. Probably really let the tape rock to the tape pop. For real, you know, wasn't letting niggas borrow your tape. For real. You know.
No doubt. What's your favorite Biggie song, if you got one?
It's probably between Somebody Got to Die Niggas Bleed, Long Kiss Goodnight, Kicking the Door. Yo, it's too many. It's too many. Like it's too many. Partying Bullshit.
Let me summarize it there. Which would be your favorite album that you could play back to back? No skips.
You talk about from Big?
Yeah.
Nah, because both albums got skips on.
No, it's like skipping. Like, you know what I mean? Like an album that you feel you can't skip through. Like you just
like what's an album I think? Oh, my favorite rap album of all time is Main Source Breaking Atoms. That's my favorite rap album ever. You know what I'm saying? I think my second after that is Black Moon Into the Stage.
Yeah, nice. That's a good pick.
Yeah. And to round that out, third, I think my third favorite Midnight Marauders.
Nice. Let me ask you this question. If you had an opportunity to, who would you want to work with first? DJ Premier or Pete Rock?
Pete Rock. I just had this conversation.
Nice. Well, I'm sure you would work with both either way, but you know what I mean? I think if you had the bread stacked or whatever the situation was, who would you want to rock with? But that's pretty much, you know what I mean?
I think Cream is a beat maker, and I think Pete's more of a producer, and I think that we would, not saying I wouldn't have a fire record with Cream, who, you know what I'm saying, but I feel like I really like have something dope with Pete, you know, just my personal knowing how I work, you know, I know that would be better. And shout out to both of them, they both my big bros. Shout out to both.
Word. Yeah, ask you this question. You got a favorite movie?
Comedy, Coming to America, drama, Godfather Part 2.
Nice. That's what's up. Glad you picked that for that. But what's your thoughts on Coming to America Part 2? You think that was it lived up to the hype?
On what? On Godfather Part 2?
Coming to America Part 2. You think it lived up?
No. I think they should have left it alone. I didn't enjoy it. Maybe I'll watch it again tonight just to kind of just watch it again. But I thought it was, again, like, these are things that stamp a time. Coming to America Part 1, I remember going to, it was a movie theater. I was in Brooklyn. It was a movie theater on Broadway in Brooklyn, on Marcy Ave. It was called the Commodore. You could watch 2 movies for $5. You know, I don't even remember what was playing with Coming to America, but I know I went to see that shit, and man, I was in the 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? And I just remember how dope it was, the music and the vibe and the cinematography and the acting and the timing of the acting. And Eddie was on fire too at the time. So it just was a timestamp. So to touch that is and try to change that up is blasphemy. Leave that alone.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that shit. Especially when they try to modernize it. You know what I mean? They try to yeah, you can't do that. Now it's
a cash grab. It's a cash grab, you know.
Yeah, pretty much. Which you prefer? And we mentioned this earlier, but what would you prefer? Freestyling or writtens?
You talk about for me?
Yeah, what do you find more fun for you? Like off the head shit, or do you like to just sit down and really jot down your thoughts?
I don't really freestyle like that anymore. I'm not saying I can't, because I of course have the skill set. Megs, Murder Megs in the building. But see, shit like that, let me tell you, I was just having this conversation. Shit like that is a skill set. It's sort of like if you have two puppies or you have two kittens or whatever, they fighting all the time. They're young, so they're learning how to do shit, and they're there around each other, so they have each other to bounce off of and to learn that. At 48 years old, I don't even be around my boys like that to even where we just chilling, smoking, and we just start freestyling. Like, that's how it was back in the day anyway, when the shit was cool. You know what I mean? Like, so now I always rap with intent. You know, like, yeah, well, you know, I'm writing a song, you know, doing that. Not saying that if I was hanging around some MCs and a freestyle session just come out, we just go, hey, that shit would be fun. But on a regular basis, nah, I'm at work. I bust out freestyle and the motherfuckers didn't know what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I don't
no doubt. Really. Yes, this question. You feel like there's anything if you had the opportunity to change anything in your career, what do you think you would change, or do you feel like everything is good because you went through it and, you know what I'm saying, you got to where you are because of your circumstances?
That's a good question. I would change being broke. That's the key to everything. Like, you need that because you gotta pay for your promotion, marketing. You know, if you want features, if you want production, things that you gotta do. Not saying that you're not able to do that, but what I mean by broke is not being able to do it how you want to do it.
Disposable income, in other words. Like, you don't got it like that where you can just, you know what I mean, just throw the money around and shit. But
yeah, man, I'm check to check, every dollar counted for. So I try to figure this shit out, and I know it's a lot of people like that. Yeah, so, you know, every dollar counted for. So it's tough. You gotta invest in yourself. You gotta make sure that you do that. But if this is something you want to do, that becomes a bill. That's something that you're gonna make happen and do. So whether you gotta pick up your extra hours or your part-time gig or whatever it is, you gotta do. You gotta do it if it's something you want to do. Because it gotta be done. You can't sit back and wait for investors. There's no guarantee on an ROI for rap music, especially independent. There's no guarantee of an ROI. And if you do, you might break even at best. So, you know, it is what it is. You gotta want to do it.
You know what it is, though, from coming from the line of work and shit? I've come to realize, though, that situation turns you into what you are. So that's actually why I was saying that too before. Like, you feel like that the circumstance made you better than what you probably would not have been if you did have the bread. But at the same time, you're a dope artist either way. But technically speaking, I feel like a lot of MCs that are really fucking dope, they got that way because they were a product of their environment. And like, you know what I mean? Because say if you put Prodigy in a white suburban neighborhood, would he still be Prodigy? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's the question I wanted to ask too, is like, you feel like you would change anything? I mean, being broke, I feel like it's a part of hip hop at the end of the day. Because, you know what I'm saying, if we were rich and out here throwing money around, we wouldn't really be in that category probably. You know what I mean?
Yo, being rich is actually as anti-hip hop as it gets.
Facts.
You know, yeah, the goal is to make it out of the ghetto. You want to make it out of the ghetto, but hip hop is the soundtrack to the ghetto. At least that's what it was created. It's always people that always want to talk about, oh, it was created. But yo, I'm so sick of everybody with this bullshit. Yo, this is hip hop's 50th, and everybody bullshitting. They'll be ashamed of themselves. Hip hop ain't even really 50. Hip hop older than that. JrSwiftz, what up?
Yo, my brother JrSwiftz, peace, brother. I'm glad you was able to stay up this late, nigga.
Yo, everybody tripping like. Everybody celebrating the day they had that party on Saturday. It's 50 years since the party, but it ain't been 50 years since hip hop. Like, well, yo, where KRS-One at? Why he ain't telling people this? Like, you know, KRS-One always got to tell somebody about some hip hop. Like, oh, ha 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 ha. Well, you see hip hop, hip hop, ha 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 ha. Hip hop is something you live. Rap is something you do. Ha ha ha. Hip hop.
Word. I was like, yo, where? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Where's he at with this whole scenario? You know what I'm saying? Like, he falling back off of it, shit. He completely just not in it. I mean, there's all the debates and shit. And even if there was a debate on how old hip hop is, the question is, did we do it justice to this point? That's the better question. It don't matter how long it's been.
I believe so. It's the number one genre across the world. Like, everywhere. Its influence is huge. Like what Big said, you never thought hip hop would take it this far. Like, he ain't even get to see it as far as it really went. You know, I'm proud of hip hop. Are there things that need fixing? Yeah, everything needs fixing. There's not a thing out that don't need some fucking fixing. You know. But I love it. I love hip hop. I think it's in a good place too. Especially with us having the control online. Like, it's all up to you. It's up to you if the people are seeing you or not. It's up to you if they hearing you. It's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to you. You can't get mad at nobody. It's up to you. It's up to you and your grind. It's up to you.
Pretty much.
You can sit back, you can listen to other people, or you can do trial and error shit, learn on your own, or holler at me. Yes, I consult for a fee, but yeah, you can holler at me, and you know, I'll help get you right. But yeah, man, it's levels to it. First, a lot of rappers too, like, they don't even know who they are. Like, we kind of touched on this earlier. You know, they don't know who they are. They're still trying to find themselves musically. You know. And it happens. It happens. One day it clicks. And it's like, okay, well, that's me. You know, that's me as an artist. Sometimes you as an artist isn't necessarily you as a person. You might have that alter ego. That's cool too. You know, but whatever it is, you got to make sure that you do not fuck up the integrity of the artist. Don't do it.
Yeah, because that's your brand. That's your brand at the end of the day. So, you know, you sit there and let other people take control of your you know what I mean, your artistry. If you let people take control of your character and tell you who you're supposed to be, the fuck's the point of doing it? Like, yeah, you might make the money. I mean, I guess money is everything to motherfuckers nowadays, where they sell their soul for the shit. But at the end of the day, what you got left with when that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit, it makes no fucking sense, man. Live comfortably is good enough.
He said, "What you guys think of the hoodies? I like them. Watch the young one grow up on social media, rapping. You know, I like them. I like them. I mean, I like them as far as the shit that I've seen. I haven't really heard like records and or I might have, and it didn't really stick or resonate. You know, but when I see them, when I'm scrolling, I think out of 10 times, I would say 5 out of 10 times I'll stop and listen and see what they talk about. You know, because again, like I said, the young one, he was real young, not young like a kid, like a toddler and shit like that. But he was young, like 13 type shit, like when they was first, him and his older brother. And they could be sitting in the car or just outside, they just be rapping. And, you know, the brother grew the beard out and the little nigga got big, you know. So it's good to see them. Shout to them. Shout to the hoodies. I think they from Westchester, like Yonkers or some shit like that. I think. I don't know.
No doubt. Well, yeah, I got one more question for you, man, because I know you busy and shit. Yo, we could go all night with this shit. You know what I mean? But I want to ask you this shit. What can you go a year without? YouTube or social media?
I would have to say YouTube because, to be honest, if I'm still, it depends. Like if I'm still making music, I need social media because that's how I'm getting my shit out there. So it's like it's tough. I wouldn't even if I wasn't an artist, I wouldn't even be on social media.
Yeah. Word.
If I wasn't, you know, but I am, so I'm there. You know, gotta make the best of it. It's like being in jail. It's like, what you gonna do? You gonna complain? No, nigga, like you're here. Like, what are you gonna do? You might as well put a fucking plan up, nigga, right on top of the fucking TV if you got one. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, YouTube. I have to say YouTube because if I'm still making music, I'm gonna need social media. I could make videos and put them up on social media. I don't need to necessarily put it up on YouTube. So.
Good answer though. Never good answer. The reason I mentioned that is because, like you said, you love all music. So if you take away something like YouTube to somebody that listens to all type of music, that also could be hurtful. Because even though social media is like, you know what I mean, like it is what it is. You need it to kind of promote and shit. But you take away.